life. Welcome to my live. Uh, this is early spring. Today is March. What is today? Let me see. I'm forgetting the date. Today's March 7. Yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday to me, belated. I'm blessed. Uh, that's all I can say. I'm blessed. We're supposed to say grateful words and praise, even though life is not really easy. Life is hard, life is difficult, but God, if you're a believer, things seem easier if you have faith and hope in God. And if you're not a believer, maybe it's time for you to to check and to find yourself and find meaning in this life. There's so many things going on. There's a lot of things going on in our world that don't make sense. Just like you and just like me, I have also questions. Sometimes I doubt. Sometimes I ask myself, okay, where is this things going to to end up being? And that's life. So I'm glad that you're one of my circles here on YouTube. And aside from all the negativity around the world, we're thankful that we're here. We're still alive. We still share the same sunshine and rain and sun and the atmosphere. God still provides, and God is still with His people. And here's in the background is our greenhouse. I actually planted later this year than last year because last year I started planting my carrots around January and I live in zone 7. But this year I I procrastinated. But it's not too late. Hello to my viewers, whoever you are. And I know this is just a quick random live for me. Anyway, just to show you that I've been busy doing a lot of stuff, from taking care of kids, the homeschooling, to garden and stuff. And my parents are here, so in a way, it's a blessing because I get to have some outlet, talk with them, and they are helpful in the garden. So what I do have here, let me see if I can. Here it is. These kale, these are actually volunteer kale. They were seeds from last year. I did not plant any kale at all. So they reseeded and they just are everywhere. So it's there is no pattern, there's no it's not organized whatsoever. And this here I just tilled it. It was already tilled, but I loosened it some more. I plan on planting zucchini, a few zucchinis and yellow squash. And this here I planted, I think this is I think that's either cabbage or broccoli. Those are peas over here, sweet peas, snap peas. These are icicle radish. This is another volunteer kale. These are another type of sugar snap peas. And here, these were Swiss chard from last year. I did not plant them. I think some, because Swiss chard, believe it or not, if they can actually stay longer, not just a season crop, they can continue growing just like that one. That one is actually from last year. I just did not pull out the roots, so they can sprout more. They can produce more leaves. So if you have Swiss chard, even though the plant is mature, you can top it off and then it will create more, it will produce more leaves. Here is here where I planted spinach, and I planted some spinach here too, but apparently they are not out yet. But there's spinach there. Here, more spinach. And these are radish, just a regular radish, the cherry bell radish. And there's nothing. I plan on planting tomatoes on that side, the very far. I planted here, there's nothing here. Here's some carrots. I don't know. I planted the oldest carrot seeds I've had in the freezer. So there's carrots going on here, and you can see random random veggies here too. Here's some lettuce, and here's another random radish. So there's carrots here. They're still tiny. And I want to show you this part here. Here is, what's this? Turnips. I planted turnips here, but look at what happened. There's a lot of seedlings. These are tomatoes. If you live near me, you can come and pull all these tomatoes out. There's tons. There's probably hundreds of tomato seedlings here. So feel free to come and pull them out, and you can have free seedlings, because at this point these tomatoes become weeds. They are now weeds. They are everywhere in this part of the garden. So that's not good, because if I let them grow, it can take over this side of the garden. So I know it's not good. And here I planted some marigold. I don't know if they're going to make it. There's a few that came up. And here are some more of my, let me see here, collards. Some of the collards did not germinate. Red romaine lettuce. Here's iceberg lettuce. And here's cabbage. Okay. Yeah. So I just basically let these stay here, because greenhouse is actually 10 degrees warmer, and I still have a few seedlings that are in the, I have some seeding trays that are in the house that I just bring back and forth, because I actually take the time to do that, because it's good to take time to do that, because they still need seedlings that you bring inside the house. They still need some sunshine and the breeze, so it's a challenge too, because you don't want to leave your seeding tray outside when it's freezing temperature. So there's the update of my greenhouse. Hello, whoever you are that's watching my live. I hope that your garden is doing well, whether you live in colder zone or a warmer zone. Just keep at it. It's been said that it's not too late to start something. And let me take you over to this side of the greenhouse, this side of the garden here. We're working on something here for additional watering system here for the garden. I planted snow peas here, sugar snap peas and snow peas. And from last year's plant in the fall, I actually planted something here. So I have lettuce here. They're weedy, but they're producing something. There's something in them. So there's something growing here. And I have cabbages. There's cabbage. All of these are cabbage. So hopefully I can harvest some cabbage soon. Yeah, there's a few cabbage. Yep. If there is a will, there is a way. Hopefully this year's gardening brings you.
Here, put this on your ear.
Hopefully this year's garden season brings you lots of good harvest and abundant and healthy and plentiful harvest. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below. What are your garden plans? What seeds have you started so far? What have you planted so far? What zone are you in? What's your favorite vegetables? I typically just plant the normal vegetables that I like to plant. Around this time in springtime, I like to plant green veggies, kale, radish, lettuce, turnips. Those are my favorite spring veggies. And in summertime, I plant the tropical vegetables that I like to plant, that are common in the Philippines, the ones that can grow here, like okra, squash, cucumber, all those types. And I may throw in a few items, a few varieties that I haven't tried here before. So there you have it. Thank you so much. Happy gardening. May God bless you all. Until next time.